And that was another concern, that we don't basically reinterpret the same thing differently because we just have, in a sense. No, absolutely.
Okay.
So, Chris, you were sort of proposing a kind of way forward with this, weren't you?
Yes, I think again, going back to the original question, is there something in this rather than this is what we're going to do and let's develop a single approach. Basically wanted to, page 1 and 2 were some background, but really on the PDF, sort of page 4 to 8 is the kind of the result of doing 240 odd pages worth of cross analysis in terms of the standard. And is it worth having a conversation with each of the colleagues around the table, around the virtual table here, about what that would look like in the context of their sector and their development? Because one of the things that we talked about in December, and I think it was Ian was to my right and Barry to my left, we said, look, are there some little bits which we all share, where when we come to assess them and to develop them, they're actually at least at the same standard and recognisable when we use the word maintenance and engineer. So again, not looking to impose a single structure, but if this is the foundation, and we always use the same foundations, then clearly what we develop is going to have some commonality and some that's really what we've got to. So some discussion around sort of page 4 to 8, not necessarily detail, because I'm again mindful we don't want to get to the very much detail, but these titles appear very common across the programs, and then perhaps to offer to talk to each of you in turn to look at what a core might look like in your area, bearing in mind it might be only 3 or 4 items, just as a discussion point when it comes to developing the future. So I think as